In the beginning there was nothing but a vast expanse of emptiness. Then, in his infinite wisdom and power, God spoke, and the universe sprang into being. This is the story of the creation of Adam and Eve, the first man and woman, and their journey in the Garden of Eden. On the first day God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared. Separating the day from the night. On the second day, he created the heavens, a vast expanse above the earth. Over the next days he formed the land, the seas, some sea, the plants and the trees. Bringing life to the once barren world. The sun, moon, and stars adorned the sky, marking the passage of time. Birds filled the heavens. Fish swam in the seas, and animals roamed the land. It was a masterpiece of divine creation. And then, on the sixth day, God did something extraordinary. God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living being. He named him Adam. Adam was unique among all creation, for he was made in God's image, with the capacity to think, feel, and create.
I awoke to a world of beauty and wonder. The sun warmed my face, the trees whispered in the breeze, and the sound of life surrounded me. I was alive, and I felt God's presence.
God placed Adam in a special place, the Garden of Eden, a paradise of unimaginable beauty. Rivers flowed through it, nourishing the land, and every tree was pleasing to the eye and good for food. At the center of the garden were two trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Adam, you are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat from it, you will surely die.
As Adam tended the garden, he noticed something missing. Among all the animals, there was no one like him, no companion to share his life with. God saw this and said, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, and from his side he took a rib and formed it into a woman. When Adam awoke, he saw her, and his heart was filled with joy.
This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man.
Her name was Eve, and together they lived in harmony, tending the garden, and walking with God in the cool of the day. But in the garden, there was a serpent, more cunning than any other creature. It approached Eve and spoke to her.
Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?
We may eat from the trees, but God said we must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, or we will die.
You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
Eve was captivated. She took the fruit and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he ate it too. Their eyes were opened and they realized they were naked. Shame filled their hearts, and they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid.
Adam, where are you?
I heard you in the garden and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid.
Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?
God's heart was grieved, for sin had entered the world. He told Adam and Eve of the hardships they would face, but even in their punishment, he showed mercy. He clothed them in garments of skin and promised that one day, evil would be defeated. God banished Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden to prevent them from eating from the tree of life and living forever in their fallen state. He placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree. Though they left the garden, God did not abandon them. He had a plan for redemption, a plan that would unfold over generations, leading to the greatest story ever told. This is the story of Adam and Eve, a story of creation, choice, and the enduring love of God. Their journey reminds us of our own and of the hope that lies in God's eternal plan.